It's been a mixed day on the campaign trail today. I spent some time talking to businesses around Dubbo, but I've also spent some time doing some organising, and I'll come back to that in a moment. The main thing I've heard from businesses today has been about unemployment. Now, when most people hear unemployment, they think about high unemployment. But in fact, Dubbo at the moment has got the opposite problem. We've got very low unemployment, about 2.5% unemployment in Dubbo, which sounds great from an employee perspective, but from a business perspective, the biggest issue here is it starts to inhibit business growth. At 2.5% unemployment, it starts to get very difficult to find employees. Now, obviously, that sounds like a good problem to have because you can try and attract people to come to Dubbo. Unfortunately, the two main programs that we've had to try and attract people to Dubbo, Evo Cities has been one of them, which has been well supported by the federal government and partially supported by the state government in the past. That's only being funded by councils at the moment. So unfortunately, Evo Cities, no money is being put in by the state government to try and encourage people to come from Sydney out to regional areas, regional cities like Dubbo. The other one is RDA, Regional Development Australia, and that's been a program that's been joint funded by the federal and the state governments for many years. And the state government in January this year pulled out of that funding. So again, another way for people to be encouraged to come out to regional areas, regional development, is not being funded by the state government. So those two main programs, unfortunately, are not in place at the moment, or they're in place, but they're not being funded by the state government. And we're seeing this problem in Dubbo with really low unemployment. And so you would think that the state government would start to fund those programs, but at the moment not. And that's the main feedback I've heard from the business people that I've spoken with today. They've just been around that low unemployment and not being able to get employees, and their business is going well, but could go better if they had more employees and certainly more employees to choose from. The other part that I've spent time on today has been organising. You can see my Dubbo campaign office behind me. The official opening of that campaign office is tomorrow. So one of the disadvantages of being independent is you've got to do everything yourself. I don't have this great team of people behind me or this great organisation sitting behind me to do lots of the back-end organisation. So you basically roll your sleeves up and get in and do it yourself. So last night we were down at the office, we were setting up the furniture, we were mopping the floor, we were sweeping it, we were cleaning it up, making sure it's all right for the opening tomorrow. And then today I've been organising things, writing the media release, getting that out to the media, contacting the media to make sure they come along to the actual opening, talking to the people doing the opening, arranging the welcome to the country. Margaret Walker's going to do that. Thank you very much, Margaret. And then the main part is the opening is being done by two former members of Dubbo. Now, we've only got two former members of Dubbo still with us today. That's John Mason, who was the member for Dubbo from 1965 to 1981, and Dawn Fardell, who was a member from 2004 to 2011. Now, John was a member of the Liberal Party. Dawn, of course, was an independent. They're doing a joint opening tomorrow. And again, I feel very privileged, the fact that the only two former members of Dubbo that are still with us are both endorsing me and both coming along to do the official opening. So there's been a whole range of things to organise during the day today, and it's always interesting, but I'd rather be out talking to people, finding out what's important to them from their state government. But we'll have the opening tomorrow. Everyone's invited along. I think it'll be an exciting morning to officially open the Dubbo campaign office, and hopefully lots of people will come along and we'll talk to them there. And then I'll be back on the campaign trail, going out and meeting with people, talking to people across the entire electorate, and making sure I'm having those authentic, genuine conversations about what's important to people. So I look forward to seeing many people tomorrow. 10:30 a.m. we start, 11 a.m. will be the official start. And again, it'll be a great chance for me to talk to people and see what's important to people in Dubbo and in the entire electorate. This has been Mathew Dickerson, your independent voice.